what's happening in this topsy-turvy real estate market, this topsy-turvy interest rate market. It's an interesting time right now. We ended March with rates about 7%. They dipped, and then you know what? They went above. They went to 7.5 during April. Now, as of today, they're down below 7. So really inconsistent. We can't get any traction. But how is that impacting sales? I think we're finally starting to hear around the country that there are changes happening. I just was in New York. New York's market is softening. Florida's market softening. California, Arizona, some of the hottest markets in the country are starting to soften. I don't know if interest rates are a direct correlation, but there's one other thing that's happening that is incredibly unusual. For the last year or two, we're starting to see inventory, new listings increase. Active inventory is growing. Great home selling. Homes that aren't prepared for sale, overpriced, are sitting. The problem that's happening today is many sellers are still thinking about 6 months ago prices for their homes that aren't the best. They're overpricing their homes. They're sitting, taking a price adjustment. That one price adjustment isn't working enough. So then they're having to take a second one. Had they just come out at the right price, their home would have already sold. So again, if we look at the 4 markets we cover, St. Louis County, Jefferson County, St. Louis City, and St. Charles, active inventory is increasing in all of those markets, except Jefferson County is actually decreasing just a tad. New listings in all those markets, though, within the last 30 days represents a new listing. Those have all increased in all markets, with the greatest increase in new inventory in St. Louis County, St. Charles. The interesting thing then to note is in St. Louis County, prices have only increased about 5%, and overall sales, so as inventories increase, new listings have increased, sales are essentially flat April over April. So that's an interesting dynamic. In Jefferson County, where we've seen the active inventory go down a little bit, new inventory increase only about 7%, prices have increased only about 2%, and sales have increased about 3%. St. Louis City probably has the biggest impact of active inventory up over 30%, new listings up over 10%, prices are flat, sales are flat. So it's telling you that days on market are accruing and more homes are continuing to come on the market. If you're buying in St. Louis City, there's probably some great buys to be had. Lastly, St. Charles County, active inventory up about 20%, new listings up 30-something%. And again, interesting to note, prices even, sales are even. So we're not seeing, as inventory is growing significantly, active and new inventory, we're just not seeing the correlated sales. Probably one of the reasons that active inventory continues to increase, because we're not getting the sales to take them off the market. New inventory is coming on to compete. So it's really an interesting time right now. If you have any questions about buying, selling, investing, don't hesitate to reach out to us.